Hi guys, Kirk here with Kirk Giordano Plastering, my son Jason Giordano, doing the tech stuff. Today, what I'm going to show you guys is, we got a house here. They called me for cracking. They said, oh geez, the stucco's buckling. So I come and look at it and I determined, within just looking at it, that more likely this is concrete and this is stucco, and it's tied together here. It's cracking at a structural area. Listen. Okay, concrete. That's cement. That's the garage, the foundation. And then it's butted to wood. Hear how hollow it sounds and how solid this sounds? Okay. I see fiber mesh tape, it's sticking out everywhere, which means when they did the scratch and brown on this, prior to doing the color coat, they put the fiber mesh tape where it belongs. So they did everything right, but these kind of stress cracks happen in naturally occurring places. And besides, stucco cracks. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to break it out, and what I want to do is score it, because sometimes you can break it out and take the whole wall off. So we got to get an idea of where to stop and start. They wanted caulking in here. I said, you don't want to caulk that. You want to pull it out and correct it. So I'm going to crack or caulk some of the cracks up here, but this stuff right here where it's really buckling, I'm going to remove it. And then I'm going to put a product called Homage, 2 coats to go over it, because if you trowel down Homage one time, it'll kind of shrink up. If you trowel it down the second time, it'll be real smooth when you hit it the second time to match this almost glass-like finish. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my trowel and just score it. Just pull it off. Wow. Well, there's a pretty big, holy cow, there's a huge stress crack. I think what I'm going to do is, there's a lot of ways to correct this. Tear the whole wall off or redo it, but we're not going there. What I'm going to do is, next thing is I'm going to take a wire brush and water, and I'm going to scrape the crap out of this. I'm going to scrape the dust off it so that the fiber mesh tape will adhere, and then I can put my 2 coats of Image on it. And again, when I trowel it tight, it's going to correct that. First, what I'm going to do in this hole here is I'm going to put a Sikaflex polyurethane caulking. It even holds bricks together, it's so tight. Will this crack return? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's where concrete meets wood, and it's at a critical area. So I knew they had an issue here. I didn't know it was this bad. But anyhow, I'm going to take it right down to here, and when I get ready to do the Homage, you'll see us doing that. Okay guys, that didn't take too long. What I did was I filled that huge crack with that polyurethane caulking. I put more mesh tape over it after we wire brushed it. Now I'm going to put, they use the Santa Barbara Smooth Mission Finish, which doesn't have any flex to it. The stuff I'm going to put has some flex, kind of like caulking. It's an acrylic finish coat, and it's designed mainly for cracks, and you can go coatings over it on a whole home. So what I'm going to do now is put my first coat. This stuff is going to suck in. It's kind of like some tape and mud. Some tape and mud, just the first couple coats, they shrink up and crack. And that's okay. We know this is going to shrink up and crack. So I'm going to fill this up. And by the time I come back here in about 25 minutes, it's a real hot day today. In about 25 minutes, because it's about, I'd say 75 degrees, this is going to shrink up. And I have other work I'm doing on this place. So, that's just the prep work here. It's the first coat. Again, trying to give you an idea of what you can relate this to. Caulking shrinks a lot of times. Tape and mud shrinks, and therefore it cracks. So this is going to do the same thing. When I come back here, say in an hour, this is going to be sunken in, shrunken in. And then I'm going to put another coat, use some water, and finish that up. And I'll match this smooth finish as best as possible. There's about 50 ways to do this. This is the way I choose to do it. If it were my house, this is what I would do on my own house. So I'll come back and I'll show you guys in about an hour what this looks like and what I'm going to do next and how we resolve this. Okay guys, there you have it. There's my second coat. I just now put it on, and what that does is it takes a really light touch to keep it, keep all the lines out. This was done with pull trowels, so I'm doing the pull trowels too. It's almost right on the money. You look at it, you can't even see the lines or anything. Anyway, this is Kirk with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Thank you for watching. You folks have a great day. Thank you, Jason, for the tech stuff. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.